everybody, Hank here. Today we're going to talk about volleying. I love to volley. Volleying is where you come to net, and playing doubles is a crucial part of that. I coached a player, Pam Schreiber, who was an incredible volleyer. Won many Grand Slam tournaments and an Olympic medal playing doubles and coming to the net all the time. Some of you all don't like to come to net, but if you haven't tried it and you don't feel comfortable with it, hopefully what we're talking about today will help you. Okay, so get to net and let's try some volleys. All right, everybody, we've taken the first step and we've come to net. Get up here and practice. And when you start your practice, don't start up here really close because you might think it's easier. It's actually harder and you form some bad habits doing that. Take a few steps back, give yourself some room because you're going to want to step into the ball every time you hit a volley. Okay, let's go by turning real short and sweet and keeping your racket out in front. Just rotate my hips, my wrist, my racket's out there so I can see the back of my strings. Okay, you want the back of my strings out here. Okay? Also, when you're getting ready to hit a ball, think about your racket, the head, and the ball all on the same level when you hit it. Okay? Someone will go low, I'll go down like that. People say bend your knees for a volley. Well, if the ball's up here, you're not going to bend your knees. Okay? So bend your knees when you can. Okay? Another thing, make sure that when you're up at net, you're really active with your feet. I see somebody hit a volley, stand there, I want you to be bouncing around and really lively and just pop that ball. Okay, let's hit some. Just having a nice rhythm with my feet. Got a nice little easy pop of the ball. My racket's way out in front. Bouncing back every time, split stepping. Oh yes. Never know what's going to come up here when you volley. Be ready, hit the balls, have some fun at net. I'd like to talk to you about things to avoid on the volley. Okay? I know there are plenty. I'm just going to touch on a few. One, taking the racket back too far. I like to say you keep the racket in front of you where you can see the back of your strings. If I hit a ball that's too far behind me, I'm not going to see the ball. I either look at my ball or my racket, and it's very difficult. So the correction is get that ball out in front and hit it there. Second, swinging at the volley. Part of that big backswing will sometimes involve a swing. And sometimes it works. But in general, you don't really have much control like you do there. No swinging. Okay, Andre Agassi had an amazing swinging volley. I got news for you. I'm not Andre Agassi, neither are you. Okay, so do not swing at the volleys, okay? Just block them back right there like that, okay? It'll be a good volley. Okay, talking about great volleyers, John McEnroe was one of the best ever. He was the only guy I knew who could volley really well with his racket way low. So don't get your racket low on the volley. Don't try to volley a low ball with your racket down low like this. I mean, you might be able to do it, and I can kind of do it, but in general, get your head down on the level of the ball so you can see it. Head down the level of the ball so you can see it, not this, okay? Another thing that I'm finding all the time that happens is that people step into the volley with the wrong foot. So a lot of people, when it comes to the forehand volley, they step with this foot. Try to get across it with that foot. It does sometimes work doing that, but it's much easier to do it the other way. Here it is, right at me. Okay, instead of right at me, instead of backhand, same idea. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, people do it, step, and then here's the way. One more. Okay. All right, so there are a lot of the do's and don'ts of volleying. Try to do the do's. Think about keeping it simple. If I hit a ball, let's say I hit a forehand volley. Hitting a forehand volley is like catching a ball. Here, ball comes to me here. Right there. It's like catching a ball. If I'm going to catch a ball, I'm not going to do a whole lot. So if you can make a volley like catching a ball, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Here we go. Got my racket out. Racket slightly open a little bit. Get some spin on the ball. Make sure my front foot is in when I can. Front foot's in. Some angle if I got to. Ready? Here we go. Angle it if I got it. Get it deep if I got it. Has to have some spin on it. Okay? All right. Backhand volleys. I'm going to support the racket with my left hand a lot. Try to get my head lined up with the ball and the racket. Keep my racket out front. Got a little bit of underspin on the ball so it goes deep, or so I can angle it off. Love the backhand volley. Try to make sure it has some spin on it. Don't hit a flat volley.